Hey guys, thank you so much for 2,000 subscribers. This is a quick intro segment to the main Q&A video that me, Matt, and Pyro all recorded together. And we had you guys ask us questions, and this was a huge milestone for us. If you guys remember the 1.8k milestone, that was the ultimate goal. We succeeded it. And this 2k subscribers goal is kind of proof of us moving forward and keep on growing, even though we've already hit the ultimate goal. I think we need to start looking for a new ultimate goal, and I want you guys to help me out with that. Thank you all so much for everything you guys have done. You guys are an awesome community. Without further ado, let's move on to the Q&A.
That was a terrible intro.
I'm making
For the intro, just do it. Just
separately,
make it so
okay?
guys we did a parody. Just do it.
Alright, nuts. Ben can't do an intro. Guess I'm doing the intro. Welcome to the Q&A. I'm Matt. You guys introduce yourselves now.
Oh,
Dipshits.
hi,
Pyro.
You know them. You ask them questions. Ben already did a separate introduction before this, so I doubt I need to say any more. Thank you everyone for helping him get this far. I think we should just hop straight into the questions. Wouldn't you men agree?
I would agree.
Yes.
Alright, question 1 we got here. Anonymous is asking this question to all of us, and their question is a pretty good one in my opinion. What thinking ended up with all your names? So what brang us to come up with our names, basically? I'll let Ben answer that one first, because he's the star of the show today.
Thank you, I am indeed the star of the show today, and I'm also, I'm kidding. So,
You're making it sound like a talk show. Like, thank you, Mr. Microphone Man. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so my name, so like I guess my original name was like TSR Tactician or whatever. You guys remember that, right?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
So like
My
so that actually stood for the Super Retro Tactician, and I hated that I hated that name. It was terrible. So I ditched the Super
I remember
Retro
when I used to
part,
call you that.
and like I ditched that, and I just had my name as Tactician. But at that point, everyone was just calling me Tact, right?
Yeah,
so
'cause it's
it was
what
my
you do.
nickname, so I just kind of adapted to it. And I came
Yeah.
up with that name to begin with because my name was actually inspired and based off of Robin from Fire Emblem Awakening, your tactician protagonist.
Oh. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that to me when you first like started and stuff. You mentioned you like to play a lot of tactical games and stuff like that. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, RPGs, Fire Emblem, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, as for my name, mine has a weird story behind it. So I never really had a clear name before mine probably just had like some like cringy 5-year-old thing like Pro Gamer 62804 in it. 62804 is my birthday. And I used 62804 in a lot of things back in the day, but I don't anymore. So what inspired Eclipsicle to actually become my name was probably my friend Dale, actually. When I was sitting down with him one day trying to figure out a new name for Roblox, of all things. It was actually going to be my Roblox name, because I was like, hey, this name's too cringy, we should change it. His name back in the day used to be Isocycle. ICES and then cycle. Some people say it's sickle, some people say it's cycle. I pronounce it sickle, so it should be pronounced Eclipsicle. And so we were kind of thinking, and I was like, well, I don't want to directly copy the concept behind your name, but eventually we couldn't think of anything. So he's like, dude, why don't you just come up with like something to put in front of the sickle or whatever? And I was like, all right. And we were thinking of like cool things and stuff. I was big on the like Pokemon Sun and Moon at the time. So like I thought like the concept of eclipses was cool. So that's how I kind of warranted my name.
That's kind of cool.
I combined Eclipse and Sickle, so Eclipsicle. So people just call me Eclipse now because that's easier. But I'm not going to change my name to Eclipse. I just feel like that one's unoriginal.
Yeah. Alright, Pyro, your turn.
Alright, so like the story to my name is like it's really weird. So like I was like one day I was like, It was like I was changing my Fortnite name because no, you guys didn't know what my old ass Fortnite name was. It was like some
No, we didn't actually know that.
It was weird. It was like
Oh, isn't it like JC or something?
no, that's my PlayStation name.
Alright.
It was somewhat like that. I was like, and it was like 2017 or like the
very
end
start.
of 2017. And
Yeah,
I was like,
you started playing around season 5, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you did.
No, mid season 4.
Ah.
So, yeah, okay. So when I was changing, I was like, what's something I can do? And I was like, at the time, I was like either like 11 or 12. So I was like, I really like Pyrocenical. I really like
Fire.
Mania. So I'm like, Pyromania. I'm like, oh damn, that's kind of fire.
And then just curious, why is your name currently Zen? What encouraged that? Because I know you're using your alternate account more than your main.
Yeah.
Under the name of Zen. What does
Zen, I think
Zen...
I was like in a call with one of my friends. He was like, hey, he was like doing some weird shit. He was like, hey, let's make your name this. And I was like, oh. It was in a server, so he nicknamed it in a server. I was like,
there you go.
I vibe with it. So like,
I guess
alright, so I just made it my name.
question solved. I guess.
Originally, it was like Zenjoro, and I just shortened it.
I can
Alright.
do that.
Wants to say Zenjoro.
Alright, next question.
Alright, so this one's directed towards Ben from Anonymous. They're asking if they can help you build maps. I'm assuming you get that question a lot. Doesn't help with an anonymous submission, though, because we have no idea who's asking on that one.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like, if you're asking me to help you on a map, or you're asking me if you can help on one of my maps, how am I meant to know if I don't know who you are?
This is true. I think one of the best bets is when you're streaming, Ben. I know sometimes you have people in for testing maps, so your best bet's probably giving feedback or something of the sorts then. Building maps directly, that's probably something up for Ben's decision. I feel like, I don't know, that one would be on you, Ben.
Yeah. Alright, what's the next question?
Alright, let's see. This one is from Milk, asking Ben here, what is the best part of your community, and would you ever change it? But I'm guessing that means, like, would you ever change anything about your community?
No, I really like my community. The only thing that I can think of is, guys, please stop fighting my Discord. But other than that, yeah, you guys are all great. I appreciate you guys.
To answer the first part, what would you say the best part of the community is?
Best part of the community? They're very welcoming, like, I guess, of my ideas, and they're very accepting of what I do. So, like, all of a sudden, if I one day said I wanted to quit creative, which I think I was debating on a community post a while back, they were all very, very accepting about it, and I was happy about that.
So the next
I remember
question is from Milk
Everyone
to
was very
me.
accepting.
Said, do you prefer MONKE or Team Calamity? I don't really know what MONKE is. I mean...
You're a monkey.
Monkey. Yeah, I mean monkey. Monkey, really. That's all I gotta say. Next question is from Milk to all of us, saying, if you had to get rid of anyone in Team Calamity, who would you pick and why?
This is gonna be a hard question.
Yeah,
this is gonna be an easy question. I think we all know who we're gonna vote.
Yeah, Draken.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
God, I don't know. I think Alterna's kind of a bitch, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, fuck Pyro.
I mean, so here's the thing. I mean,
Izanagi, nope, Okami should go.
Well, if I'm being serious on the question, that's a really difficult question to pick. Because on both of us, you basically just asked us all to pick one of the two.
Which one do you hate the most? That's literally what you're saying.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
anything,
like,
we're gonna pick ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't exactly want to, like, be like, yeah, no, fuck you to one of you. Yeah, I'd preferably get rid of myself, because, I mean, like, what's the point if I just kick out one of my friends? That'd be kind of stupid.
Exactly.
It's like betraying my friends, preferably me over them. But I mean, yeah, alright, let's see what we got next. We got from Chunky to Ben. He said, why do you think you're so ugly when you were the most beautiful person I have ever seen? Also, congrats on 2K.
Okay. Like, I think this ties into the whole Tact is cute thing, and I hate that, because I'm terrible at taking compliments. Like, if someone gives me a compliment, I can't take it. I'm terrible at compliments. I really am.
What he's trying to say is thank you, but Jesus Christ, I don't know how to respond to that.
Essentially, yeah.
In short. But let's see. I mean, yeah, that's about that. Let's head to the next one. This one is from Milk to Pyro, and he said, will you and Tact date? I'm imagining the fanfic. Pyro, what you gotta say?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Will you and Ben date? He's already imagining the fanfic.
I don't think he goes to church.
You did correct answer is you think he needs to go to church.
I'd recommend going to a therapist to talk about these thoughts you have. And yeah.
Anyway, next question. Sir Colby the Great of the Eastern Woods asks, Ben, when are you going to recreate the scenario dance from Fortnite?
Colby,
So when are you going to become a TikToker recreating dances?
never. One,
I can't
hate
wait for Ben to
TikTok,
do the WAP.
and two, that's never happening. We did it once, never again.
You did it once. I didn't even know you did it once.
I didn't
We
know
don't
you
talk
did
about
it.
it.
All right, I'm gonna brush over some of the pointless ones. This one is from Pan to all of us. How long have y'all been friends for? I'd say
A year and a half.
Yeah, a year and a half about at this point. I think we
Almost
met.
2 years actually, because we met. What was it? February 17th, 2019.
Yeah, February 17th, I think was it.
Yeah, 2019. 2019.
Yeah, we I guess tying into that question, we can all mention how we met. I feel like
Yeah.
that might be something people are curious about.
So
Me and
um,
Mr. Skull were playing with Tact. It was not Tact. Postbox Pat, and like Catch, and like.
essentially,
Yeah.
Nah. The way it went is Pat was streaming, and all of us jumped into a VC after the stream in his Discord, and it was me.
None of us knew each other.
None of us knew each other, mind you, and it was us three and Draken. And the four of us decided to go play squads, and all of us thought it would be a cool idea if we were all the different colors of Calamity, and yeah, ever since then.
Yeah,
Who's
we ended up.
Draken?
Shut up. We ended up being in that VC for probably several hours, and then made a group chat after that. And that's where the name Team Calamity actually comes from.
Yeah.
Some people might think, "Wow, that's a pretty cringy name," but it actually just comes from the whole
the way we met.
reason we all met. Yeah, the reason. I really would go into. I can't speak. I won't really go into the reason why Draken was removed because I feel like that's a story for another day. But yeah, it's only the three of us now.
Yeah.
Let's
that's
see. We
true.
got one from Colby to all of us. When are y'all going to help Pyro's channel? Pyro, what do you have to say about that one?
That's a good question because we have Me6, so maybe if Pyro starts uploading more videos, then maybe
See-
we'll actually tie Me6 into him.
See, that's the thing. I have no content to do, and I have like a shitty computer.
That's fair.
That's
It's sort of hard when you're at that point.
We'll
I'd
help
ask for
Pyro
like
with
a
his
new
content
computer
when he
for
starts
Christmas like
uploading
I
his
did.
content.
All right, let's see.
What?
We got one from
See that?
Koala to all of us. Sorry, I just kind of jumped to that next question. He said, "Where? Oh, we already answered this one. Where or how did you guys meet, or was it by playing online?" So yeah, just to reiterate, we all met in a YouTuber called Postbox Pat in a live stream, and we all met in a Discord call with him, and then
Yeah.
you already heard the rest of that story.
Yeah, you had the rest.
Next here is Cohen Souls Baby. Hopefully I pronounced that one right. To all of us, and he said, "What is your biggest goal in YouTube/Twitch?" I guess that's one we could probably answer individually and then collectively at the end because we are
Yeah,
sort
yeah,
of a
yeah.
group in a sense.
True.
Ben, I'll let you go first. Since...
Okay,
No, I'll let you go first on that one.
Fine. Alright, so I guess my original goal for YouTube and creative as a whole has already been achieved, and that's being recognized for my work, and the fact that we're even here, the fact that I'm even in the supported creator program is kind of proof of that actually, so I've already achieved my ultimate goal, but if I had to create a next goal, I guess it's to just keep on entertaining people.
It's a nice one. I'd say for me, if I had to set like milestone, I guess you could say, for me, because I do Twitch more than YouTube, streaming sort of more my thing.
Same here.
I mean,
actually.
obviously it would be partner. That's what everyone goes for. But I mean, I also do it as a pastime. I do it as a hobby. Though I noticed people kind of liked it for a while, so that's why I've been picking up on it more and created like an actual community for myself. So I mean, saying partner as my biggest goal is a bit of a stretch because it's very difficult to achieve. But I think my next goal, I guess you would say, is to probably branch into YouTube. I recently got Premiere Pro free with my entire like school. They were like, "Hey, everyone gets Premiere Pro," and just the entire Creative Cloud. So I was like, okay. So I think YouTube would probably be my next goal to learn how to edit and stuff. And then I'll hand the mic over to Pyro here. Got anything to say in regards to this?
For what I like plan to do is at least like build a community to like my content.
Yeah.
When I get like
Yeah.
a computer and at least do something. Building
Yeah,
a,
especially since it's hard for you right now.
Very
Because once you get a better computer, I'm sure you'd be able to do it. But yeah, I'd say the first
could
thing you
probably
got to do is
become part
build some
of the
sort of
Fortnite
community.
competitive community, actually.
Yeah, I know you take games competitively from time to time.
No, that's not an
From time to
insult.
time. Anyway, yeah, you're the arena grinder. You grind arena in the group.
Yeah, every season
Yeah,
I just
I'm
play
the
Def
builder, and Matt's the monkey.
Yeah, I'm the monkey. Hell yeah. All right, moving on to the next question from Zach in Quarantine to all of us. He says, "What is your favorite video game to play in terms of aesthetics and creativity?" Ooh, that's
That's a
an
good one.
interesting one. Pyro, you go on that one first. I know you play a lot of diverse games.
I play a shit ton of games. I agree. I'm gonna sound so basic saying this. I'm gonna say Minecraft because your imagination is very free on that, and like anything's possible to creativity.
Yeah, and especially since it's like a constantly updated game, I can see where you're coming from with that. I'll go next, I guess. I'm kind of scrolling through my Steam library to try and figure this one out. My favorite game has fluctuated over the years. I mean, I've gone
never
from
even heard of it.
I've gone from games like Danganronpa is my favorite series to Phoenix Wright to Hollow Knight. Like I've played so many games and like with so many different settings behind it. I'd say probably one of my like solid set most favorite games has to have been Terraria, with the amount of content, regular and modded I've played. If I look right here, I have 742 hours on regular Terraria, which is probably rookie numbers to some people, and then 92.9 hours on the mod loader. So I spent so much time playing that game, and it's really fun to play. So I'd say that's probably my favorite. What do you got to say for you, Ben?
Alright, so mine is between 3 games. My first option is also Terraria. I absolutely love the game. It's been actually part of my childhood. I grew up playing Terraria, like before even 1.12 or whatever it was. My second pick would obviously be Fortnite Creative specifically, even though I like Battle Royale as well, and that's just because I've kind of adapted to play it every day over the years. And my third pick would be Persona 5 Royal, because I love the art design, I love the gameplay, I love the characters, I love everything about that game.
Interesting. All right. Moving on to the next one. We got one from an anonymous to all of us saying, "What is your favorite breakfast food?" Ooh.
Okay.
Ben, what do you got to say on that? I want to hear about your British foods. I'm not too well accompanied with British food.
Nugget and a biscuit.
Right. So, believe it or not, as much as I don't have it very often, pancakes. I love pancakes.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's an interesting one.
I prefer American food, actually.
I mean, honestly, my answer probably wouldn't be too far off it. Honestly, I'd say when it comes to breakfast foods, the best thing that I had, and if I go to a place and they have this, I will love it. It's cinnamon bun pancakes. It's
hell yeah.
it's cinnamon bun with a cream cheese-esque type topping.
Dude, cinnamon? Hell yeah.
It's so good. I love them so much. That'd probably be my favorite. What do you got, Pyro?
I'd say a bacon, egg, and cheese, but on a croissant.
Bacon, egg, and cheese is a pretty classic one. I
feel like
gotta
that's
go
a
get that
reference
Wawa
to
bacon, egg, and
something.
cheese Sicily.
I feel
You
like that's a
sound very high
reference
class.
to something.
All right, moving on to the next one. We got from Cohen to Tact. What
Yeah.
are some hobbies of yours? Don't answer if you don't want to, but
Hobbies.
I'm sure you don't have shame.
Shame.
You have shame in your hobbies, Ben?
No, I don't. So one of my hobbies is obviously, I guess, creating on Fortnite Creative.
Gaming.
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 Just gaming as a whole. One of them, even though it isn't as big as one anymore, used to be game development, actually. I used to create my own projects. You can actually find some of them on GameJolt. Under
I
my
remember
old
that.
name.
Hey, Earl Run. Earl Run.
Earl Run.
Am I right?
Earl Run. Yeah, Earl Run.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
All right. Let's see what we got next. Sorry, I'm a
Thank you
bit
for skipping
slow.
me. Yeah, thanks. I don't
and,
want to talk
gun
about my
collecting.
hobbies.
All right. We got one from Plague Doctor to Ben. Have there been
that's
any parts
Perry.
of your channel? Has there been any parts of your channel where you felt like you did not want to make content anymore?
Countless times. I think the biggest point of that was daily content, right? I've been thinking of going back to daily content, but the reason I wanted to stop creating is because daily content was really, really difficult because I didn't have the ideas to do it, which is why I upload so rarely, because I don't have good video ideas to make, right?
And I think that's partially why you went over to Twitch, right?
Yeah, because Twitch, then I don't
now
have
you
to have an
can-
idea, I can just play games.
Yeah, and then you can interact with everyone too live while you got that. Yeah,
That's partially why I prefer streaming.
Yeah, daily content's definitely a hard one, so I could understand where you're coming from on that one. Next question, though, is from Milk to Ben, asking what your favorite type of milk is.
Strawberry milkshake.
Alright. I didn't expect a milkshake on that one, but alright.
I love strawberry milkshake.
Next one. This one is another one from Milk to all of us. Who is your favorite SCP?
Oh, Pyro doesn't know any.
He's gonna say 173, because that's the only one he knows.
Shut up.
Let's hear from you first, Pyro. What you got?
Siren Head.
It's an official SCP now, so I guess it works.
Yeah, I guess.
Anyway, Ben, what you got?
Since you're the SCP man, I'll go for you. My favorite SCP. It's I know I'm a normie for saying this, but it's either 173 or 106. Because I really I think it's 173 just because I like the peanut memes, and I just like 173 as a whole. I just like him.
Sorry. Mine easily SCP-230, the gayest man alive. I'm sorry, but like, that's probably got to be my favorite SCP by all means. If you want to look up his thing, I won't read it to you guys right now, but like, he's such a great guy. He's literally just like this really happy guy who makes people around him really happy.
Can we give an honorable mention to the world's best Toth brush as well?
Toth brush?
Dude, you haven't heard of the Toth brush?
Toth brush.
Moving on.
Anyway. Alright. We got one. Hey, we got one from Jonathan to me. Why are you so cute? Jaws drops, eyes pop out of head, tongue rolls out, humana, oh, wooga, wooga, ee-ah, boing. Fixes up jaw, fixes eyes, rolls up tongue. Whoa, mama.
Wait, what?
Moving on. Anyway, we got one from Jonathan again to Ben saying, "Why are you so cute, cutie? Jaws drops, eyes pop out of head, tongue rolls out." We're not gonna read that again. I had confidence. I thought Jonathan was gonna read an actual question to us.
He didn't.
All right. Moving on, we got one from generic_mystic asking all of us, are you proud of what you put together to get to this amazing milestone? What are you proud/not proud about? I'll let Ben go first on that one since this is his milestone.
Right. So the thing I'm most proud of is, I think this is an obvious one. If you guys have been paying close attention to the channel, then you'll know that the thing I'm most proud of is overtaking the first milestone I made, or aka 1.8k subs. If you guys remember from that video, I explained, like, I had my first YouTube channel and that was gone and everything because of the school and all that and what happened there. And that kind of left an emotional scar on me and a goal to, like, kind of get past it. And actually doing that feels like I had a weight lifted off my chest.
Alright. It's very deep to
It's
say.
a deep one, but it's a good one.
I won't get all emotional, I guess you could say, on here, but no, that's really deep and really impressive that you're able to do all that. I'd say for me, since this was directed to all of us, I'd say I've had a great time helping out Ben, and I'm really proud of that. I'm proud of being able to get into, like, my own thing. Like, Ben's been somewhat of an inspiration for me after seeing him make content for so long. I was sort of like, I might give my shot at it. Being able to help him, even if I was only in, like, a few videos, it was always nice to be there with him every step of the way. I mean, it's been great seeing him grow. Pyro, what do you got? Big man.
Yeah, basically what you said. You like to see Ben grow. I agree as well to that.
I mean,
All
hey,
right.
we like seeing Matt grow.
Hey, you want to
Would
kiss?
love to see Ben
No.
give them bits.
All right, let's see. From Mixer to all of us, if you guys had to share a wish, what would it be? Ooh, that's an interesting one.
That
So
is
if
a
we all
damn
had-
good one.
I guess it's like if we all had like one collaborative like thing that we all wish would happen.
That is
I
a
mean-
really hard one.
Yeah, I
wish we had
mean,
a good computer.
A genie pops out of a bottle. You get one wish. What will you do, Pyro? I wish I had a good computer. He gives you like a standard mediocre gaming PC. He's like, there you go. Ah, dude.
He won a computer on my level.
I mean, if we're going with like an outlandish wish, I mean, like, I guess if it comes down to all of us, I mean, who knows where life would take us? So, I mean, it'd be unrealistic. But I mean, the best thing for all of us would be able to be like one big content creation team together, in my eyes, at least. Like,
yeah, like
all of us able to make content.
I guess the thing I'm thinking is like the three of us end up at like one of the E3 events, like I guess the Fortnite Creative Game Jam, or not really the Pro-Am, because none of us are gonna ever hit that. But like I think it's the three of us to be related to an event in some way, like E3, TwitchCon, something like that.
Yeah. And even like if we weren't like a big part of the event, I just still love to at least meet them. Pyro here lives like a few hours away from me, but I've never been able to meet him because we're a bit like younger. I don't even have my license yet, stuff like that. Ben's all the way in Europe, so meeting them would definitely be one of like my big
meeting, like the three of us meeting is definitely a big goal between the three of us.
I mean, the day I finally get to kiss Pyro, that's great.
He's not gay, guys. He's not gay, I promise.
Moving on from that one, from Issa Ramen, hopefully I pronounced that one correct, to Ben, where do you see you and your channel in 2 years? That's a big one.
That is a huge question. Considering my growth rate, it really depends if that growth rate increases or decreases. Because I'm no Dream, I'm no Mr. Beast. I can't grow within the matter of like months. I haven't studied the YouTube algorithm like they did.
I love studying the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, I see myself somewhere like around the 10k mark, but I mean that could either be lower or way bigger. Like, I just want to keep entertaining my community, and that's it.
All right, moving on from that, we got God fucking damn it. We got one from Stan to me asking if we can go to I guess I won't disclose the name of it because then you guys will be able to dox my family's farm. But he asked if we could go to the name of the farm that my grandparents own. I'm not gonna release that name because otherwise you guys can search it up and know where I live in a matter of like seconds. But Stan, to answer your question, sure. I guess once COVID's over, like that. I mean, even during COVID, I don't give a fuck.
Corona-19.
Anyway, this is kind of a repeat question. We can briefly touch on it again if we want to. This one's from That Moogle, or Mog, as some people might know him to all of us. What are your favorite games? I'm pretty sure we already briefly touched on that one.
Minecraft, Terraria, and Persona 5 Royal.
Yeah, all right. Moving on from that, we got one from Ghost Cat PNG to Ben. Yep. And ask, how have you become so good at making maps?
This is a good question. It's to do with like growing over time, right? So at first, oh my god, my skills were literally in a ditch. I didn't have any skills. I think it was after I started like helping Pat on his maps that I really started to evolve. And I think my first set of skills came from Infiltrated, my first map, which is the map that gave me my Sporter Creator Code. That was me really pushing my limits to try and become the best creator I can possibly be. And now, what I can see is Infiltrated is a little bit of an understatement to the map designs of, say, Special Delivery, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, Infiltrated is like a very flat map, am I right on that one?
Yeah, it's very flat, whereas Special Delivery is like very terrain-based with stuff that isn't even terrain, and I love it.
Alright, moving on though, I mean, we got a pretty easy question here from Milk to Ben. If you were stuck in a room with Milk and Pyro, who do you shoot with the Nerf gun?
Milk for asking this question.
Correct. Moving on from that, we got one from Colby Jack Cheese to Ben saying, what drives you to keep creating YouTube videos / streaming?
Entertaining people. That's literally it. I guess my inspiration for becoming a content creator in the first place was Markiplier and the Diamond Minecart, or Dan TDM as you guys would know him now. Since I'm actually quite old, I've known all their original channel names, like the Diamond Minecart and everything. But like, when I was younger, I used to be a big fan of that. Like, Markiplier's Five Nights at Freddy's content, especially, like kickstarted my thing.
If you didn't watch if you watched the Five Nights at Freddy's from Markiplier with the jump scare timestamps, then you a pussy. I'm calling myself a pussy, by the way. No, I swear, I fondly remember like 5-year-old me when he did like the Five Nights at Freddy's 4. By the time Five Nights at Freddy's 4 came out, this man like everyone was like grown up and they were like, we don't need those jump scare timestamps. So I was saying like, the jump scares are. Anyway, moving on. A question from Sylv to Ben: will you main Steve in Smash?
Fun fact, as we are making this, Steve is literally coming out tonight, which,
This is true.
So, I will not be maining Steve, but I will try to have him as one of my sub-mains. I love him, he's got amazing frame data, he seems broken to me, and, yes, Steve seems cool,
Fucking
but, I'm
Sonic
sorry,
main.
I'm not even a Sonic main. Sonic's just one of my backup characters along with Marth.
Aren't you like a Joker main?
My two mains are me, Sword Fighter, and Joker.
Me, Sword Fighter. I'm sorry. Okay.
I main me, Sword Fighter, as well as Joker.
Okay. Moving on from way. Anonymous to me. Where did your name come from? I know we already briefly touched on this one. You know, whole story of my friend had a name similar to it, and I was like, Eclipse, cool. Moving on, another anonymous one to me. What is your favorite video game? Favorite video game character? Ooh, that's a big one. I don't know, cause I've played a lot of story games, but like overall of it, I mean, like, I have like, it also varies on genre of game. I've played like things from like Call of Duty to Hollow Knight to fucking Henry Stickmin collection. Like, yeah, I mean, if I had to say probably one of my favorite video game characters, it's got to be Monokuma without a doubt.
Monokuma's great.
He's amazing. I have a plush of him in my room. I'd
So
find
do I,
it right
actually.
now.
My Monokuma is literally above my monitor right now.
Yeah, he's probably under my bed right now. But yeah, no, Monokuma has always been one of my favorite characters. I probably, like, if I thought about it a bit more, I'd have like a better response for you. But like, I'm not quite sure on that one.
Funny black and white bear.
Yep. All right. From Anonymous again to me, what is your favorite map in Among Us? Among Us. I'd probably say, I'll just give you my full-on ranking. Probably Mira, Polis, and then Skeld. Skeld, I feel like Skeld is such an overrated map. It's very basic. It's a good map, don't get me wrong, but it's very basic.
It's a very beginner map.
It makes sense. It was the first map for the game. There weren't any other maps at the time. Mira, I just love their vent system. I love the door logs. I've been able to deceive people off door logs. It's just so great.
I agree with you on Mira there. Mira's my favorite as well.
I feel like Polis is a good mix with their security systems and just the overall map layout. I really like it. I'm just curious to see what the next map's gonna look like.
It's Henry Stickmin, isn't it?
Yeah, that's kind of the theme behind it.
I think it's the wall, but it could be the airship or the jungle base.
Yeah, I don't know. We could theorize that on a later date, though.
Yeah.
Moving on, we have one from Anonymous to Ben. What is your favorite killer in Dead by Daylight?
Oh, that's a good one. I think we all know what it is, though, right? Matt, you want to say it?
Legion.
No, it's the Demogorgon.
Oh yeah, Demogorgon. I know you like mained Legion for a while because
I mained Legion, but I
purple
love
guy, purple guy,
purple guy. It's between Legion and the Demogorgon for sure.
All right. Let me move through this real quick. All right. Moving on from Colby. Okay. Ben, just cut out this little segment here. It's Colby asking random questions about like paying FLAK to be featured and what's the next one? What's the next one? How's FLAK? Should I just skip those?
No, I'm going to answer this. Colby,
all right.
I know you love to answer this.
Okay. I guess we're not even doing a smooth transition. I guess you're just going straight for it.
FLAK is fine. Majoras is fine. They're both working happily, and they're still both good friends of mine. Happy? There you go. Smile.
Moving on from Tiny to Ben. Jesus Christ, Ben. You were... I was like thinking we do like some nice like cut transition or something, but you're like, no! Anyway, from Tiny to Ben, what style or something unique to you that you've created in creative are you most proud of? So basically, I read that terribly. What is like something that you've come up with in creative that's like unique that you're really proud of?
Oh, absolutely, the creator carrier. But like ignoring the creator carrier as a hub, because that's just my inspiration for giving back to the community. I think my most stylish creation. That's a really tough one. I feel like it's Parker Hills. I do. I love the falling snow. I love the design of the map.
Parker Hills is pretty cool.
I love the transition or like combined efforts of low gravity, ice, and max speed. It just makes.
I
it so
think the
fun.
coal was the best part of that map. The final part being coal,
coal.
and then I would just 1v1 people in the very end of that with coal, and my aim was just so good.
Game? Have you seen my Among Us gun game? It's,
no, I actually haven't played it
the
yet.
final weapon is a rusty can.
Ayo. All right, another question from Tiny to all of us, but Pyro is still MIA. Hey, all of y'all, what team project have you planned? What team or other creator inspires you? Can be outside of the Fortnite creative scene in your builds. That's a big one. What do you got to say on that one, Build? Your build, Ben.
Wait, so
I can't speak.
So what Tiny was asking is what like creator or build inspired us to.
Yeah, so basically, first question was, what do we have like planned for team projects? I don't know if that's like builds or just things as a whole. And then, has anyone like inspired us in like builds and stuff
right.
or like concepts?
I get you. Oh, he's back. Good.
Hey,
Perfect.
big man.
Perfect timing for this question. Right,
so basically, Pyro, for the question to reiterate for you, someone's asking what team projects do we have planned? I don't know if that's meaning like creative building or just like overall. And what team or other creators have inspired you? I know we've you've touched on some of the creators that inspired you, Ben.
Yes, and I'll go over this. So I'm specifically thinking Fortnite creators when I'm talking this. I'm not talking Markiplier or Dan TDM like I did before.
Yeah.
So team projects in the future, again, that really depends on videos or maps. If it's maps, I don't know.
Yeah, map making isn't exactly mine and Pyro's forte. We might add like maybe input or something after Ben like goes through with it, but we've never really been like the map makers.
Yeah, so I think for upcoming content for us, it would be probably videos on Battle Royale, probably Battle Royale content. But as for like creators that have inspired me, I'm gonna just straight up give a huge shout out to Dumb Blonde for this one, because Blonde is actually the person who changed my perspective on creative, and that's actually what encouraged me to improve. And I kind of thank Blonde and Spanky for helping me get my supported creator code, because those are the guys who kind of edged me to keep building, if you get what I mean.
Alright. I mean, I think Ben kind of summed that one up good. I mean, I don't really have much to add on that. I mean, quite frankly, I haven't had much inspiration for map making since, I don't really, like, make maps. But if I were to say, like, team projects, I mean, yeah, it'd probably be, like, more group collaborations. We've all been busy with, like, a lot of things lately, so we talk in our group chat every day, but rarely do we get into calls and play games. So, I mean, once we all clear up our lives, probably, like, some more collaborations between us, whether it be, like, streams or videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, Pyro, you'll go.
Anything
collaboration-wise?
Collaboration-wise and inspiration-wise.
Inspiration-wise, I'd say mainly from Ben. Like, I used to have, like... So what I used to do, I used to help, like, Ben with his maps. It was, like, really long ago. I used to put in, like, little details, because I really liked doing that. But
like,
yeah, that,
random
like...
signs.
Yeah, like, random ass
Funny
signs,
meme.
random ass, like, tables, funny meme.
Funny meme was his invention, guys.
There's probably all sorts of Easter eggs that you can find in the maps that Ben's made that me or Pyro have hit. And there's a mech in the mini VR, for God's sake.
Oh,
You
yeah,
hit
true.
that one.
Yeah, I did that one. I asked Ben, hey, if you hit this random ass thing a certain amount of times, can we make a mech pop out of it? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, let's do it. Anyway, now that Pyro's back, I want to move on to like this string of like 5 questions that was for him. So this first one is from SlapMeDad5 to you, Pyro, and they ask, what is your favorite color? Their favorite color is apparently pi times square. Don't know what that means, but what's your favorite color, Pyro?
Not gonna lie, that's a pretty political color. But I'd say square root of 85 plus 9.
It's fair. It's fair.
Fair.
Moving on from Anonymous to Pyro, this next string's going to be a lot for Pyro since he was gone for a bit. They ask, are you single?
What classified information.
He's dating Matt. I'm kidding.
Shut up! Oh my god. Anyway, another anonymous question to Pyro. Pyro, how do you feel on being the most popular member of Team Calamity?
Oh my God.
How do you feel, Pyro?
Damn, bro, it's a pretty pog moment. Pretty poggers. Wholesome big
Agreed.
chungus moment.
Another,
I think we can all agree
anonymous-
Alterna is the most popular of Team Calamity.
Oh my god, stop bringing that guy up. I hate him. Anyway, from Anonymous again to Pyro, who is your favorite Fortnite voice actor? Not gonna lie, these Fortnite epic YouTube people who make these, I'm guessing they're talking about like the shitty off-brand YouTube videos or something like that.
I know.
It's either that or they're
So-
talking about like Matthew Mercer who voices Midas, but I have no clue.
But yeah, what are you thinking? What was your favorite Fortnite voice actor?
Bro, not gonna lie, them ghost henchmen, bro, them voices perfect.
Robert, Alright, so someone again, Anonymous, asks Pyro if you'll give them a setup tour. They want your setup tour.
No. Maybe, but no.
Alright, moving forward. We got another bullshit one from Colby asking how Majoras is, but you know.
I answered that.
Yeah, you did. You already very aggressively sent that. And wrapping up with the final two questions that are complete jokes as far as I'm aware. I guess this one we can briefly cover on. This one was sent by Milk 1 minute before we close the whole questioning to all of us, asking if we think Milk will be the next Team Calamity member. Obviously, we're not very sure on that one. Hang on 1 sec. Got it.
Wait, hold on, I gotta think about that one.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry for my little cutoff there, but
Is Team Calamity even hiring?
I mean, so yeah, I guess we can segue into that. Milk, I have no idea. Probably not. I mean, so, basically when it comes to Team Calamity members and what we add and all, Team Calamity, we've never actually added another member after Draken. We had the original group. I think we added people to the group for a bit, like the group that we would hang out with, but no one officially to Team Calamity.
Like,
we
we
didn't even
had
come up with the
Halsey in
name
here
Team
before, but
Calamity.
he's not actually Team Calamity.
We
Yeah.
considered Colby, but he's not actually in it.
Yeah, we've considered multiple
Colby,
people, but I mean, I feel like it's really hard for how we've known each other over the past almost 2 years. It's going to be very difficult to find another member. I mean, we don't need to either. We're
Yeah, we
pretty
don't
good
need
the way
to.
we are. Yeah, I mean, it's not like we urgently need one. I mean, if we ever all three mutually found someone we really liked and talked with a lot, then maybe, but probably not. Anyone who's I'd like to be part of Team Calamity. It's nothing against you. It's just sort of how it's worked with us.
Yeah.
You can't just write up a resume. why I
Same
should be
thing
on
with us,
Calamity.
our staff apps. We can't just hire people for staff. We need to do staff apps.
Yeah, stuff like that. And I mean, staff and Team Calamity is something completely different as well.
But it's the same concept of getting it.
Segueing into our final and obviously most important question from Alterna themselves to me, asking, why are you so damn cute? And I can only answer that with, yeah, it's just how it is. I mean, yeah, gaming, boys.
Wait, what?
Anyway, I mean, that pretty much wraps up our questions. I'm sure there will be a lot more to a Q&A when we got more people involved. We only had about 48 so responses, which is fine. I mean, but I'm sure another day we'll do another Q&A. If you had any questions that weren't answered today or you missed the cutoff for the responses, I mean, maybe one day we'll get one on my YouTube channel or something like that if I get enough support on Twitch.
If Matt hits something, then we'll do
What
another.
channel?
But yeah, so I mean, other than that, that's about it. Ben, I know you already did your big intro and whatever, but do you want to say anything before they go?
Yes, one final thanks for the 2K subscribers. That's it's a huge milestone, and honestly, I didn't actually think I'd ever hit it. But the fact that I again want to thank for the 1,800, because that was the huge turning point for me. But after that, I'd never actually expected to get past that point, and now here we are at 2,000. So the question is, how far up is that going to go? And
It's gonna go through the roof. We're gonna be more popular.
we're gonna keep this up. We're gonna keep this up.
Oh yeah.
Now, I want to say the next like big sub special for this channel, like the next huge Q&A kind of thing like this, would probably be about 5K, to say the least.
Yeah.
Like 3K and 4K. We probably do some like minor events for those, but the next big event will be 5K.
Yeah. No, I know you like made like posts once you started getting like 100 subscribers within like a few weeks. Like you went from 1,000 to like 1,100, and like you posted something about that. I'm pretty sure those are going to be like slowing down like every 100 subscribers. While we of course like appreciate the support, it's not going to be like one big like whole entire video dedicated to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like if we hit a smaller sub mark, we'll do a community post. If we hit a huge one like 3K or 4K, we'll do a video on it, but it won't be a big one like this.
Could we do one for a 250,000 subscribers?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah, no doubt.
Anyway, I mean, on that front, I'd say that's all. Thank you for everyone who submitted questions and stuff like that. I know.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, the open question period wasn't too long. I'm sure might be some people who didn't even know about it since it was. Did you even mention it in the YouTube, Ben? Like, did you
I
put,
did
like,
actually. I put a community post up about it.
I saw it.
All right, but I mean, yeah, sorry to anyone who might have missed it. Probably. I mean, I don't really know how much more publicity we could have given, but it is how it is.
Check your phone.
It's how it is.
Yeah, check your phone. Check the Discord pings. Put on the notification gang roll.
Come on.
Either hit notification gang or unmute at everyone, please. It's important.
And I mean, hey, if someone new just randomly found this video and they're like, I don't know who the hell these guys are, you just learned everything about us. Welcome aboard. Hit that subscribe button while you're at it. Ayo. But I mean, other than that,
yeah.
What you gotta say, Ben? Yeah, I mean, thank you everyone for supporting Ben so far. It's great to see him grow this much, and thank you all for
as well. Like, you guys are doing an excellent job in helping me with that. Thank you.
Hell yeah. But I mean, yeah, expect more from Ben and you know, the guest cameos from me and Pyro, because you know we're obviously like cool. I wouldn't say cooler than Ben, but like, you know, we're pretty damn hot.
I would also like to say Matt streams on Twitch a lot more than I do, even though we're both streaming pretty consistently. So I'd go follow Matt's Twitch if you haven't. And same with Pyro. Pyro, you need to go sub to Pyro. Even though he doesn't upload, he still deserves it.
Hell yeah. We all have our own separate branches, so if you want to, feel free to go there. No pressure, but I mean, yeah, if you ever want more from us, not just Ben, because I know we just... sometimes we have too much of Ben. He's just such a great guy. I mean, sometimes you need a break to like the sexier men. I mean, what? Anyway, I think we should end it off there, right? Yeah. See ya, everyone.
You just go talking Fortnite.
Okay.